Hello, I'm here to answer comments from the comment section on all the videos up on this account, my YouTube channel. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be I'm just gonna be like, not. I'm just basically going to reply to comments from videos on my YouTube channel. So okay, yeah, I've been getting a lot of comments, negative comments and positive comments. Um, just gonna pick out some that I want to read and reply to in video form. Okay, I received a lot of comments from my from a video on my channel titled 56 reasons why Canada sucks. 56 reasons why Canada sucks, and it is the most viewed video up on my account. When I uploaded the video, I just got like one like and a couple of views, and it just exploded with views and likes and dislikes and comments. Um, some Canadians say that what I'm saying in the video is true. Some of the things I said in the video that wasn't true. Um, there was this person who I went to school with named Amy Parks. Um, I thought she was Canadian because I saw a picture of her at some Renaissance festival in in British Columbia, somewhere near the in the University of British Columbia. Come to find out, when I found her on Facebook, come to find out, she's an American and she lives in West Texas. So that wasn't true. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read a comment from that video, 56 reasons why Canada sucks. And here's a comment from 2FL4WL3SS3, and he just posted this comment yesterday, and it says USA is a bad place, Canada is a bad place, and Europe can be too. So yeah, stop acting like Europe is the only good place on earth. Okay, I'm gonna respond to this. Yeah, all countries have their problems, but they're not in the extreme as America's problems. Because in America problems are just in the extreme. They're not as bad in countries like Canada and in Europe and countries in Europe. So I'm not gonna say that every country in Europe is great. I'm not gonna say that and they're perfect, but they have their problems. Like for instance, I watched a video of people who left comments on driving on the French auto routes in France, and they're complaining that um they have to pay a toll on some of the French auto routes, and they have to pay for parking, and they don't like to park in the city because their cars would get dented up and scratched up, and they're talking about, oh, park in a parking housing unit or whatnot. And yeah, people and high taxes, and yeah, I'm gonna say this, Europe, countries in Europe is a little lot better than America, but they, overall, they have their problems, and they do, but their problems are not in the extreme as here in America. I mean, you don't hear about mass shootings and people being doped up on tons and tons of medication from mental health professions and be lied to by society, telling them to blame themselves for all of their problems, that the problems that make them angry and lose it and do things that make them regret, that they will regret. I mean, and put people down and rip people to pieces. And you don't have that in Europe. It's like this in Europe, in countries in Europe, like when someone has a problem, someone will lift them up and say, "Hey, you can get over this." I mean, you can. I mean, and they build people up and make them feel better about themselves and help them succeed. And in Europe, everybody is a cohesive unit. Everybody works together and to bring each other up, to help each other out. And, and here in America, people in America are seen as individuals, and they worry about themselves and don't care about others, and they tear each other down, and they make people feel miserable about themselves. You know, and Americans see each other as individuals. You don't get that in Europe, and yeah, this goes on here in America and in Canada as well to a lesser extent. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say that Europe is the only good place on earth. I'm not gonna say that. There's other good places in the world as well, and they are. You got good places with good and bad. You got bad places with good and bad. It is what it is. So I'm not gonna just sugarcoat Europe and say it's great and it's perfect and it doesn't have no problems. I'm not gonna say that. So I answered. So I replied to. So that is my response to 11FL4WL3SS111. Jesus Christ! I mean, people can come up with some crazy, stupid names for their YouTube accounts. They did have some shitty usernames. Like, god damn. At least the username for my account makes a lot of sense. Okay, let me go to another one. Okay. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, here's some back and forth I have from a guy named Bitstream. He stumbled onto my YouTube channel from a video about the British Empire on some YouTube channel that I left a comment on like back in like 2019. That's last year. Excuse me. Okay. And these are some replies on the video, why African Americans in America suck. Did this video at a cemetery because my older brother was buried there. He died in a car crash back in 2007. A teenager in a white Buick fell asleep and swerved onto the side of the highway that he was driving on, hitting him head on, killing him. So yeah, I think a lot of you don't care. So here's my back and forth with Bitstream on the video. Can you do this again without the wind, please? Here's my response. Are you still pissed off about what I said about the British Empire? I am assuming you are trying to cause mischief in the comments on my videos for revenge purposes. You called me a racist and told me to piss off. You just want to tear me down and get to me. I cannot do this video again. Couldn't find a place to make the video. And yes, I know there is racist people in all races, and they are everywhere. You are one of them. This is not what this video is about. Okay, Bitstream's response to that. New Manchester Swirlier, what are you talking about? I don't ever recall laugh out loud. It was a serious suggestion, as I can't really hear what you're saying. Yeah. You can make out some things I was saying in the video. This is my response. Again, I couldn't find a place to make the video. I got into it with my mom and came to the cemetery. Went there to see my brother. He was buried there, and I tried to call friends from YouTube on my smartphone. Okay. Here's in Bitstream got into it with one of my viewers on my channel. He's a guy named M Milan. He's one of my regular YouTubers. And he responds to Bitstream. He didn't respond. He just left a comment and said this. People of all races and ethnic backgrounds in America suck. Bitstream responds, people everywhere suck. Stop rebutting racist statements with racist statements. Stop rebutting racist statements with racist statements. What? One of these guys on crack or something. I don't know. I guess that's how British people are. I guess some of them, I don't know. Some of this guy's on this guy on drugs. Okay. M Milan responds, Bitstream, no one was being racist. Okay, Okay, here's one from a video called Texas Government Forewarns Incel Rebellion. Okay, there's just 2 comments on the video. Okay, my response was long and lengthy, and this response is to someone's comment, and his name is Xavier Cox. And Xavier Cox replies, yes, they do suck. And here's my reply. Troopers of the Texas Highway Patrol, not all, think that their shit doesn't stink because of the superiority complex that they have. A lot of them aren't that smart. Other police officers in the state does this too, not all. Governor Greg Abbott is nothing more than a piece of elephant shit in a wheelchair who talks like Adolf Hitler and thinks that Texas is a country, which it is not. Some dumb, crazy, weird Texans, not all, think Texas is a country and will come down on you if you say something bad about their state. People who are running the government in the Lone Star State, the cheap Star State, have a IQ of a 3-year-old. Incels, lonely men who live in the state, need to leave the state, leave America, and head overseas. A Texan told me Texans, not all, are undereducated, self-centered, weird, crazy assholes that lack common sense and self-awareness, and a West Texas woman of Cherokee Indian blood who is a substitute teacher and a cleaning lady that clean houses told me they all have issues. I found all of that easy to believe. The West Texas Cherokee Indian woman was honest to me by telling me she was a funny, strange person who is trying to be a good person. I went to school with her in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grades at a school in East Texas. To make this short and sweet, Texas sucks major ass, bro. 254 counties of stupid cowboy strict father BS. Texas blows, America sucks, and the women and girls all over the USA are garbage. Not all. To all the incels, fuck the incel rebellion of grabbing a gun and shooting people. Fuck the truth forced loneliness movement. Grab a passport, get on a plane, and head overseas for some sweet, feminine, down-to-earth women and girls. Every passing generation in America will see worthless women shit out babies who will become fucked up, mean-spirited, clueless assholes who will drive lonely men, incels, into going on mass shootings. That all started with men who were born after the 1960s. American society sucks, and the American people, not all, blows. Okay. And that is true. Yeah, I put down the guy. I put down that response, so yeah, I know. Didn't get a response from this guy, so yeah, I don't care. Okay, okay, here's some comments from a British attack and the coronavirus. And here's 2 responses. Well, here's some couple of responses from some people who commented on the video. Here's the first one from British Empire. So why you want to name your account after an empire that covered the entire globe and did horrible things in their colonies? So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go and read these comments. Okay, British Empire says, "Hey, thanks for going over the subject. What the Empire did was horrible, but did a joke on it because my name was originally Empire, then later on British Empire. If you go back, I said don't put dirt on my name, nor my country's name, and my people of all the good British boys out there." Okay, here's a response, just a friendly response, you know. Here's my response. "No problem, mate. I just watched that video about how bloody horrible the Empire was and what happened in India. I don't know that much about British history, but I am shocked you didn't know about this. I heard stories about the French being rude. That is a bunch of rubbish. I've been to both the United Kingdom, England, and France. Been to London and Southampton in the UK, and been to Le Havre in France. In Le Havre in France, me and this bald-headed guy with tattoos saw a homeless man walking by us talking to himself in French. After that, me and the bald-headed guy looked at each other and told each other that the homeless guy was crazy and hand signs. It was funny. Okay. Here's some more replies. This is from one of my subscribers who is from the UK. His name is Damien. He changed his name to Truth Is. Now he's just D Francis. He replies, I honestly think they're just nitpicks and trolls on here that serve no purpose on YouTube other than to create arguments. The more logic, reasoning, and truth you use, the more they want to tear you down. The people calling you racist are often ironically racist themselves, and they try and deflect it onto you. Okay. Here's my response to him. I see the racist Brits are tearing me down because I am telling the truth about what I said in those comments about the British Empire video. Them trying to deflect, tear me down, and say nasty things to me is cheap and weak. They are hurting themselves and not me. Racism in Britain is a joke. The British people, not art, try to be as rude as Americans, but it comes off as laughable and silly. I don't know that much about British history, and unlike the ignorant, uneducated people in my country, I want to learn about other countries and their culture. Okay, here's a response from a clown named Alex Young. New Manchester, as rude as Americans. Hey, we're not all dumb. Edit, not dump rude. He's laughing and telling me to retype what I typed down. You know, I'm gonna say this. You know, what is up with these people nowadays on social media like Facebook and YouTube, telling people that they misspelled words. You misspelled a word. Get it together, people. You misspelled this word. You misspelled worse. You should misspell this. You should misspell that. You know, a lot of these people who do this, they're basically they basically went to college and, you know, and they think they're so smart. You know, and I don't say this like they think they're so highly educated because they went to a college in a university. And they go around and see people misspell words on comments they publish on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat. I mean, whatever. I mean, and they think they're so highly educated. I mean, and a lot of them like themselves. I mean, these people have a lot of university degrees on their walls, and they think they're so highly educated because they went to a college and a university. Basically, they think they're so smart because they sat down in a desk with other people who's sitting in a desk in a room and looking at a person, a guy or a woman walking back and forth, talking to them and writing stuff on a chalkboard and telling them to open their textbooks to a page and read this and take down notes. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, just because you went to a college/university doesn't mean you're highly educated. I mean, deep down inside, you're not truly educated. I mean, you got a lot of people who waste their education. You got people like this guy, Alex Young, who waste his education just to put down people who misspelled a word on a comment they put down on Facebook and YouTube. I mean, I'm going to say this. I mean, I type really fast and I have no idea that I misspelled a word. And that happens. I mean, I type down really fast and I type down a word and I accidentally misspelled a word if I type something down really fast. That happens. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to ignore these people because they're just a waste. I mean, they're just wasting my time. Really, like they're no better than me anyway. I mean, we're not all perfect. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. And people like Alex Young don't think that way. They think everybody should be perfect, And Alex Young is one of these current generation of people who have no soul, have no sense of humor, have terrible taste in music. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, so the hell with these people. Okay. Here's a comment from Kenna Gillard, and it's from 56 Reasons Why Canada Sucks. And he typed down some things that I said in the video. I'm saying, some of the things I said in the video are true, some of it's not true. So I was like pissed off that day when I made that video. I don't know, maybe I should delete this video or just leave it up, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and read his comment. He listed some things I said in the video. Number 1, I never met a person like that before, and there will always be people like that. Number 2, I've never met a Canadian person that has held their anger in, and you are right, it is not good for their health. Number 3, I will talk to you and hold a conversation with you. Number 4, I mean you guys have bad reputation there, but you are right, you guys are not all like that. Number 5, I never been. Number 6, we do trust me. We have gun control, kinder surprise, free health care, and more. Number 7, I have many friends and I have had them for years and have contact with all of them. Number 8, not all of us are like that. I certainly don't think that. I never talk about 1812. Number 9, well, actually, I heard a guy from Canada by the name of Wrestling Jesus who brought it up. Number 9, I've never heard anyone talk about that. Number 10, I can't really travel to America to debunk Colin Bennett. Number 11, I have lots of friends. Number 12, not really. Maybe the Canadians you have met are like that. Number 3, I have to agree. Number 4, I apologize, but also my black friends don't feel like that. Number 5, racist people do suck. Number 16, we don't all suck. Number 17, IDK, who is that? Number 8, IDK, who is that? Number 9, okay. Number 20, never been. Number 21, never been. Number 22, all my women friends and myself are nice, and we like talking about things we enjoy, like video games, YouTube, art, and anime. If you talk to me, I would gladly have a convo with you. Number 23, I like some gritty things. My brother, my dad, and the men in my family are like manly things. Number 24, not really. Number 25, I agree. Number 26, we have a prime minister and not a monarch. Number 27, I'm talking about Queen Elizabeth II. He says I'm wrong on that. Number 27, who is that? Number 28, who is that? Number 29, true. Number 30, true. Number 31, true. Number 32, never met a gold digger. Number 34, I am sorry that happened to you, but maybe he found that creepy. He may found that creepy. Number 35, everyone I met is very nice. I personally say sorry to immediate objects when I bump into them. Number 26, there is plenty of love love here. I'm sorry that you have felt like that. Number 37, okay. Number 30, I don't hate my heritage. I love the Queen. Number 39, we don't. Number 40, who 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 that is. Number 41, we don't. Number 42, my brother, my brother, my uncle, my other uncle, and my grandpa aren't gay. Also, what is wrong with being gay? Nothing wrong with that. What that is? Number 44, okay. Number 45, we don't. Number 46, okay. Number 47, my aunt married a bald man. Number 48, I'm not a prick. Number 49, I am very sorry. I hope you agree in a better place now, and I hope those women are changed. Number 50, that is your decision. Number 51, I don't know what that is. Number 52, my dad and everyone else is very tough. Number 53, what? Number 54, they respect women if that is what you mean. Number 55, I'm not, my mom isn't, and my nana is very and my nana is very feminine. Number 56, some of them. I don't know what to say, but I've been getting a lot of comments from other Canadians who say that, oh, Canada sucks and all of this and that. So yeah, I'm just getting down what they're saying, they're telling me all of this, and I have some experience with some of the people, so yeah. Okay, speaking of Canadians, here's one from Amran Diary, and she says this: the crime rate was its highest back in 2018. First shooting took place in April 2018 by Flint subway station by North York. July 2018, the second shooting took place in Greektown by Rape subway station. The way that businesses are run is absolutely disgusting. I never been to Detroit, but I'm sure that we aren't any better. Toronto wasn't as bad 15, 20 years ago. It has gotten worse. Agreed that we should copy London, England. London is far better, coming from a dual citizen who has citizenship in both UK and Canada. Okay. Here's another one. Here's 3 of them from her. I used to live up by Henry Farm area. Trust me, you are not missing out much by not living here. I am counting down the days until I can move out of this country to the UK. Welcome to the socialism. Okay, here's another one from her. New York City is far much more interesting and with more friendly people than Toronto toilet. Shoot, when I was in New York City, people almost try to knock me down at JFK Airport. That's friendly. Laugh out loud, great video. Coming from someone who has lived in this sewer for over 5 years, everyone is miserable and will suddenly turn into your enemy if you have an option in social media. Victoria, BC is way better than Toronto by far. I went to BC about 10 years ago. I haven't been to Vancouver, but people tell me the drug scene in Van is worse than TO. Okay. Here's a comment from M. Alan. And the comment that I read from Des Marin are from the video Toronto is a shithole. Okay, here's some comments I had back and forth with M. Milan on the original inhabitants of North America. And here they are. Here's his comment. Excuse me. Natives are actually brown. Some look white because some of them mixed with whites. white people in Canada can be racist to all minorities. Okay. And here's my reply. You are right about that. A woman who I went to school with is a Cherokee Indian. She looks white, but I think she has some European blood mixed in with her Cherokee blood. I know the Native Americans are brown, but most of them are mixed in with African Americans and Europeans. As for racist white people in Canada, they all and they all and they and all racist people of all races are toxic people full of hate and ignorance. Now I got a like on that. Yeah. Let's see. I think I can read some more. I'm gonna stop here. Okay, here's some back and forth comments between one of my subscribers, 217 Champion, and this is from the video Life in Russia compared to the United States. Okay, here's 217 Champion's comment reply to the video. I know that feeling. You can feel the coldness from people. You can tell the person hates their lives. You don't have a lot of assholes. You do have a lot of assholes in America. I feel the same evil, cold energy where I live. America is Sodom and Grotmont. Okay, here's my response. I gave him a like and a heart, so here's my response. That young woman or girl was so cold and zombie-like. I grabbed her when she felt I was slow and didn't know where the paper bags were at after I found them. I put my hands on her and she didn't say anything. I had a bad experience at Audie's in Tyler, Texas. You are right about America having a lot of assholes and people hate their jobs. I told my dad about what I went through at Audie's, and he said this to me: Richard, you always get into stuff. I didn't do anything. Everyone in this country are a bunch of brain dead zombies. And he gave me a like. And here's his response, 217 Champion. New Manchester, you see it is being made into a big deal about the coronavirus. You got dumb people that hop on anything the TV say. I got the store, the Germ-X is sold out. I've been buying Germ-X before coronavirus. As far as what your dad said, he should look at the facts that it's a lot of assholes in America. That is messed up. Your dad, that is totally messed up what your dad said to you, saying that you always get into something. When you sit back and see the evils of America, of course, you'll be called crazy because you see it for what it is. On other subjects, I just see breaking news. You can't fly from Europe to America now because of the coronavirus. Okay, I gave him a like, and here's my response. About time I decide to fly to Europe. The coronavirus will be long gone. I hope it doesn't go on forever. Where I live, people are going nuts. There is this man who bought a huge load of hand sanitizer at the store. A lot of people are crazy. I just got done watching a video on YouTube that showed news reporters from the 80s doing bloopers on reporting the news. Everybody wasn't crazy, zombie-like, and brain dead. America was so normal and friendly back then. People in society were friendly, fun, and wholesome. The women were sweet, friendly, wholesome. They loved seeing men flirting with them, and they weren't ice cold. Man, how things changed. America went from sugar to shit. My father is far gone. My mom is far gone. An ignorant hick. My sister is far gone. People on my mother's side of the family is far gone. My father's side of the family is far gone. And everybody in America, both men and women, teenagers, kids, and old people, not all, are all far gone. What a fucked up country we live in. Okay, here's his. He gave me a like, and here's his response. New Manchester. It is a lot of women. Is a lot of women masculine in America. Well, yes. When you look at certain videos of back in the day, you see people conduct themselves differently. We got all of this technology now. In days you did not see people walking around looking at their walking around looking at their phones in the 80s. You had no smartphones back then. Yeah, that's true. You had pay phones and you have like phones in the house. I was too young to remember that, so yeah. With all of this technology now in days we live in, the most part a different world. About the coronavirus, it will and eventually I believe, but then it will be something else that get a lot of people scared. I remember the swine flu, you don't hear about it no more. It died off, and the coronavirus will be like that as well. So it has been a history of viruses coming, and then you hear about it. It just a lot of people don't think for themselves. I hate seeing stuff. I usually buy being sold out of it, being out all of a sudden. Then after this is all Germ-X, you'll be able to get it easily from the store. I don't know about that. Like the coronavirus is going to continue into the fall, and this country is going to have like black winters. That's what I heard. Okay. Okay. I can read some more. Okay, let me read this one on this also on the video. Life in Russia compared to the United States, and this one's from X Dark 2. He's from Russia. I don't hear that much from him anymore. I guess some of my videos scared him off. Here's his response to it, and I responded to him. We went back and forth. Okay. X Dark 2 says, your videos about native life in America is awesome. You talk many things in details that are hard to find anywhere. So would I like to open big dialogue to share native experiences? I'm from Russia. I'm 30 years old, and at least 27 years I live in the Moscow. I'm not the perfect regular man. I'm not the perfect regular man of this country, but things I talk happen with me, my friends and family. This is experience I lived, so I can be applied for talks about Russia. Many things Elizabeth Curry told is a bit far from actual life, so I would like to make issues in this video more clearly. Yeah, I did a response video to her video about life in Russia compared to the US. Let's talk about free healthcare. It's mostly the truth. You can get a free health examination if doctor decide you need a blood test or some kind of medical attention. All those care will be free, but most of the time there is no rooms for your problems. If you're not going to die, then send you home and tell something like, go drink Carmelade tea and come back after 2 weeks. You need to be very persistent to get free, non-viable care. And it's not about bride. It's all about plead or wild examination of your illness that might scare them. As I said, this decision is on the doctor, but systems is worked the way sent people to handle their health by thyself. I don't know about people under social secure, but there is no free regular drugs for regular citizens. All prescriptions they give you is needed to buy yourself. The only way you get it free is to go to the hospital, take a ward for a few days. The good thing is you can call ambulance anytime, even just for proving you got the flu to pass your job. Legally sick people is allowed to get free day off, and many employers won't give you a trouble for this, but this talk is for another conversation. So technically it's okay to call ambulance for many different reasons. They will do it for free and they will hospitalize you if you need it. Many Russians talk about our health care. They don't heal you. They just don't lie. They just don't let you die. And that is also correct. You begin respect Russian healthcare only when you need essential indoor help, like severe trauma, surgery, tough infection, etc. You can go to any government medical center to get free health help. And if you happens to visit the best hospital in time of urgent need, you'll get a best care in the country. Not all options is free, but free option is usually well enough. Respected hospitals consider best medical treatment as a point of honor. Plus, you can choose any doctor you want. Most of them don't mind to serve your disease. All you need to know passport and/or medical policy that every citizen have is a very big thing that in this country. If you got none, you possibly got a hard times. Okay, he put down a timeline on the video. Words about we consider this kind of stuff as insane. Yeah, it's totally true. Okay, here's my response. I gave him a like and a heart, so here's my response. So that's what healthcare in Russia is all about. Xdark 2, I didn't know you were from Russia. There was this Russian guy here on YouTube by the name of Igor the Russian. I tried to talk to him in videos on his YouTube channel, but he wouldn't reply. I had a friend here on YouTube telling me that he is shady, very suspicious of others. He makes fun of his subscribers, Americans, and thinks everybody but him is a moron. It would be great if America had the same health care as countries with universal health care. I know about choosing your own doctor, plus you can go to any hospital and clinic. Also, you have wait times. Americans, not all, think that you are going to die in waiting rooms with public health care in public health care countries. Not true. Countries with public health care prioritize care by need. In America, it is about how much money you have. In a public health care country, if you are badly sick or get hurt in a car crash, you go to the front of the line to be seen immediately. If it is a simple health checkup, you're going to wait longer on that. In the waiting room, you take a number and sit for the wait. If your number is called, then you're ready to see your doctor. Public universal health care isn't perfect, but it works, and I'll take it over the shitty healthcare system of the United States. I appreciate you liking my videos. I find you same videos I do in America is awesome. They are so great to me. I am shocked. I am thinking that people are going to think I am a clown when I talk. Thank you for taking interest on my videos on my YouTube channel. Okay, he gave me a like, and here's his response. X Dark. Okay, here's my response. X Dark 2. I like to say this to you. I went to 5 countries in Europe. After going to the United Kingdom, Belgium, Norway, Deutschland, Germany, and France, I don't think like an American anymore. I am more of a European than an American. I am viewing America with a foreign person's mindset. I am viewing America really, really hard. That is why I make those videos that are awesome to you. More great videos to come. I think some of my videos were kind of crappy, so yeah. Okay, here's his response. X Dark 2. New Manchester. I consider any hard viewing of own country is mostly justified. It seems that you try to demoralizing US. All this story is perceived like a personal experience and real problems. For me, it's the right site from the real human know what's going on. Okay, here's my response. There are people like me who feel the same way about the US. People like Winston Wu feel the same way. And he does. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the 56 reasons why Canada sucks video. The comments, what I said in the videos. Some of the comments. Some of the things I listed. The 56 things I said. Some of it is true. Some of it is not true, and I want to apologize to anybody in Canada who are good people about this. Hope you guys stumble across this video and hear me out on this. I'm sorry for what I said in the video, and this goes out to Kendrick Glonner. I don't hate Canada. There's some things I like about the country. There's some things I don't like about the country. I'm just getting all these comments from people saying that, oh, Canada's bad, Toronto's a shithole. I just got to the point that I won't get more comments. I just they're just getting boring, and I might take a trip to Canada if I might, I'm just gonna go there to visit. I'm not going there to live there, and I'm gonna run into things there I don't like, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna talk about it and just move on, but yeah, it is possible you can hold a conversation with someone in that country. Not everybody, but some. And it is what it is, but yeah. I just felt horrible about making that video. I was just angry one day, and yeah, um, yeah, well, yeah, and I was like influenced by Canadian culture a long time ago as a kid. I never lived in Canada at all, but I ran into some people from that country, and I got some strong influence from them. You know, so yeah, so this is so yeah, so yeah. This is my me reading the comments on this video, comments from videos on my channel. Um, okay, yeah, okay. Before I end this video, I'm just going to read some read one more back and forth with 217 champion on the video. Why African Americans in America suck too. Go ahead and read this last back and forth comments on this video. 217 champion and me. 217 champion. No surprise their park is empty for the most part. Fear got a lot of people to stay in. Okay, me, it was good to make the video there. No one was around. No stupid racial profiling white cops. There was some white kids playing around. It was a shitty park that was divided into by a county line between two counties, Russ County and Smith County. There was a lake and a RV park nearby. Didn't know what the police tape was for. Maybe someone killed somebody. I don't know. 217 champion. I never heard of them counties. Parks where I am is empty for the most part. But with this social distancing, they want people to be away from each other. Have you ever heard black Americans say you talk proper when you sound like a white man? It's dirty how our own can treat each other. Okay, here's me. You know what, man? I gotta say this. Some black Americans hear me talk and some say, "Where are you from and why do you sound white in this?" You being educated by a strict white female teacher is no excuse. You are a grown damn man. You just sound like you drifted away from the black community. A white guy who is an asshole sent a white girl to ask me what is pig's feet. Didn't know. She goes back to him and told him, Richard is almost white. This is in high school. I was taught by a strict female white teacher at an elementary school in California. She was tough and she wanted me to learn something. That is the reason why I speak the way I do. Black people and people from other races think black people should talk the same and do the same thing. That is boring. They never come down on a white person acting black. That makes no sense to me. I guess it's a crime for a black man or a black woman to talk proper. I don't let it get to me. Because people in countries like the United States and Canada are just fucking stupid and don't know shit about anything. Not all. A lot of them are uneducated and never finished school. I don't care how black people talk. I don't care how black people talk. I just care about what they are saying. I care about what kind of person you are on the inside. I hate Uncle Toms. As for counties, they are regions within a state. You have them in the state you live in. I know you don't care, but just want to tell you. Our own people treat each other like our own people treat each other like dirt and think we should all talk the same and do the same thing. White people and Mexicans, not all, think we should talk the same. It's a joke, man. I went to a store one day and a white old lady who sounded like the WWE wrestler Chyna asked me about the things I was paying for at the checkout counter. I spoke to her and she heard how I talk. You don't sound like you are from here. She didn't give a crap. She didn't give me crap at all. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been attacked by people who hear how I talk, At this point, I don't care. I listen to black music. I like black culture. I like other cultures as well. I like African American culture, and I watch I watch African American movies, and I listen to black music. I mean, I listen to other music as well. I mean, it's just who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. I don't give a damn what I don't give a damn about people having a problem with how I talk and don't know anything about some parts of black culture. Well, that's their problem, not mine. And I'm proud of who I am. And those people who put me down on about how I talk, they can go fuck themselves. Okay, that's all I gotta say in this video. Just me reading comments from the videos on you on my YouTube channel, and responding to them. That's all I gotta say in this video. Peace out. Bye.